Welcome and thank you very much for checking out my review of Bad Education, now available to watch on HBO, directed by Corey Finley and starring Hugh Jackman, Allison Janney, and Ray Romano. This film is based on real-life events and it's written by Mike Makowski, who was a student at the school that the events of this film take place in. It tells the story of beloved Superintendent Frank Tassone of New York's Roslyn School District and the staff, friends, and relatives that become the prime suspects in the unfolding of the single largest public school embezzlement scandal in American history. I actually had the opportunity to attend the screening of this film back in October in the London Film Festival. I gave priority to other films as I didn't know much about this one besides its star Hugh Jackman, who's one of my favorite actors, but I ended up not watching it. So seeing it finally released on HBO was a really good surprise to me, especially now that there aren't many new choices for new movies to watch. And I was caught completely off guard by what this film was. This is a riveting thrill ride of a comedy drama. Lots of movies that try to be comedy dramas can't always balance it out. One of the things I love most about this film is how perfectly it balances the comedy and the drama. The comedy really comes from character interactions and the charm that some of these people have, but it really is a deep drama about the not-so-legal event that this film covers. Starting with the performances, my god, Hugh Jackman and Allison Janney steal this show. They are riveting to watch. The performances in this film are off the charts. Not that it is surprising to see that these two actors are phenomenal at their craft, but seeing these performances is jaw-dropping. Frank Tassone, played by Hugh Jackman, he's an awesome dude. He makes time for his students, he knows their names, he knows what classes they're in, he knows what they want to be when they grow up. Even as he meets older students that are not at the school anymore, he remembers their names, what they wanted to be, and eventually kind of what they ended up doing still. And he just comes across throughout this film as a really nice dude, beyond just being great at his job. And the film does a great job at establishing how his peers, his students, and the parents of said students view him and acknowledge his greatness and how good he is at doing his job. And Geraldine Viswanathan plays a student who's working for the school paper, and she starts to investigate where the school funds are going and ends up revealing the not-so-legal activities that these people are doing with the school's funds. What this character allows to is for you to fully understand where the dots connect and how one thing leads to another. I heard that this character didn't exist and it's just an amalgamation of various characters, but it allows the story to be much more comprehensive and flow much better because this film moves at an excellent pace. And Mike Makowski deserves all the praise. The writing in this film is utterly spectacular from a character standpoint, from a world building standpoint, from a storytelling standpoint. It just really works. As far as issues are concerned, I had two. The main one is that the film doesn't always make the case for everyone. Yes, you do see how good these people are and how good they are at the job, and just as people, they come across as nice people, and it's natural for the people around them to view them as such. But then when it comes to the embezzlement stuff and revealing how dirty and greedy they actually are, it only tells you about it. You only see the articles, you only see like the spreadsheets of where the money went. And so I would want to see a little bit more of them abusing their power and their access to the school's funds. And the ending of the film also didn't quite work for me without going into it. I get why it's there, but I just didn't think the movie needed it. The rest of the film is so raw and so direct in its approach to its content. The final scene really just was there to be there to get a new other perspective of a certain character, and I didn't think we needed it. We fully understood this character, and this scene just wasn't necessary. It doesn't utterly damage the film or anything, but didn't need to be there. Bad Education is a nuanced depiction of greed, corruption, and manipulation, and it never shies away from the human element of it all, whether it displays bad people or good people. It displays everyone on a moral gray area while debating moral high ground. I'm giving Bad Education a B+. Now, what did you think of Bad Education, my beautiful geekies? Have you seen it? Have you not? Are you excited? And let me know what is your favorite performance from Hugh Jackman and Allison Janney. Thank you so much for watching. You are the best. And check out our Avengers Endgame live watch-along stream we did yesterday if you haven't done so already. It was me, Zach Pope, Jared Buckendall, and Brett Murphy from BamTube TV. We had a lot of fun. And of course, stay tuned for the next episode of Geeks of the Round Table and many more reviews to come. I hope to see you there. And so until then, stay beautiful, stay geeky, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video because it really helps me and the channel out. But most importantly, above everything else, forever and always, love each other and love the movies.